Kenyans heartless.
Yeah, first, I take a totally different view on that matter. We first continue to condole with the family of the late Honorable Ngondo Were. Yesterday, his son Boyd spoke very well at the memorial. As attention shifts to his interment tomorrow, we want to continue to call on the authorities to make sure that they leave no stone unturned in these investigations. The things that make us worry is a perception of some sloppiness in the investigation. For instance, it was only yesterday that the Speaker was confirming that he had now directed the authorities at Parliament to give access to the DCI to the CCTV footage at Parliament buildings, which is quite surprising because many of us expected that because it was known that the final moments of Were began at Parliament, our expectation would have been that the police would have already contacted Parliament to be able to obtain that footage because it is quite critical in terms of investigations, and I suspect that had they done that earlier, in fact, they would have arrested that driver and the guard way before. And there is no knowing what those two individuals have done in terms of interference with evidence in the period between when they were released. I saw them, we all saw them at the hospital with those dramatic reenactments of events at City Mortuary roundabout. So there is no knowing what they have done subsequently to any evidence that might have been critical in the intervening period. That is why many of us worry that there might be lapses and there might be things that are being done that might actually allow the true killers or the people who actually gave the order, what Boyd called the people calling the shots, to get away with this. Trevor, I said yesterday in church that as a leadership of Nairobi as well, we have an explanation to give. Because this is the capital city of the country. We're expected to have the best infrastructure in terms of lighting, CCTV. We have speed cameras these days on the Southern Bypass and on Thika Road, that immediately your vehicle overspeeds, a message comes to your phone immediately. And they tell you this is your first warning or you have been fined a certain amount of money. How is it not possible for us to have similar technology when crime happens? And the area where the actual incident took place, Ngong Road roundabout is a place that usually is manned by traffic police and other police officers. It is very well lit. We expect that there are cameras there, at least traffic cameras, that should be able to provide proper evidence for us to be able to nab these people. It should worry you that people are confident enough to say we can shoot someone on Ngong Road, and it speaks to this attitude on something they know, that it is possible for you to get away with it, and that is something that is worrying. The speaker told us that kikulacho kinguo ni mwako, alluding to the fact that it is possible that, and of course we have seen the reports now, that the people that hang out with us as leaders, the security, the drivers, are potential weak links in our own security, and he has invited all members of Parliament to be able to resubmit their security detail for vetting. Now, on the question of whether leaders are hated or not, I think we have largely brought it upon ourselves. You see, the Constitution expects that we will conduct ourselves in a manner that demonstrates respect for the people. And it is not every member of Parliament. By the way, a majority of the members of Parliament, at least for members of the Senate, they are very respectful when they are addressing that we do not listen to them. You will remember some of the pronouncements by some members of Parliament during debates on critical bills, including the finance bill, saying, oh, wapende wasipende, we will not change a comma. You are clear that the people do not want you to do something, but you force it down their throat because you think you are their boss as opposed to their servant. There are pronouncements that were made during the discussion about that BBC documentary that happened on the floor of the National Assembly.